Hey guys, it's Angeli G. Welcome back to my channel. So for today, we'll be reviewing the Bilena All Day Liquid Foundation. I am in the shade Silk and it looks like this. So ayan siya. By the way, my MAC reference is I am an NC25 to an NC30. So I'm kind of in between. And then yeah, if you've seen some of my reviews, you know that I review foundations for 2 days. On the first day without a primer and then using a sponge, and then on the second day I use a brush with my usual primer. I have combination oily skin, dry on my chin and forehead area, and then I'm very oily on my cheek and then on my T-zone. So ayan, that's all you need to know. So ayan, I'll be doing a testing phase, and then after the testing phase you will know my review. So without further ado, let's proceed. No, uy, pero nindot dyan. Ganan sila sa Fonda, kay nice lang.
Yeah, natural looking.
Oh, natural!
Natural na glowy.
Foundation ka?
Oh. Ah, char! Ganan sa kunya bitaw. Nindot siya. Pero ambot lang, basta nindot siya kung yellow ang light, so not sure. So far, it's nice. Yeah. So there you have it for the testing phase. So now let's proceed with my personal review. This is my own personal review on how I find the foundation, if it's something that I would recommend to my viewers or if it's something for me. So you will know that one. So first up, the foundation costs 195 pesos, which I think is a bargain. Yeah, I am in the shade Silk, and then it's housed in like a squeezy tube packaging. It has a pump, so ayan, may lid din siya. So I don't like the cap because I feel like it's not tight and it's not secured. So ayan, mabilis siyang matanggal. Now let's talk about the pros and the cons. For the pros, I really like the coverage of this foundation. I think it's a win. It's a thumbs up for me. Coverage wise, I really like it because you can build it up from medium to full coverage. Almost full coverage, but not so much, pero okay na siya. I think if you have blemishes, I think it won't really cover that much, pero if you have minimal blemishes, I think this one can really cover it up. So medium to almost full coverage, I would say. So I really like the coverage. 2 is the formula. The formula is very nice. It's very easy to blend with a sponge and with a brush. I think it's very blendable and it's just so easy to work around with. And then I really like it because although it doesn't look natural, I feel like whenever I have this on, I feel like I have foundation on. But what I like about it is it looks very flawless, and then parang airbrushed. Doesn't look flat matte, but it looks like a healthy matte. There's just the right amount of dew, and then also it doesn't look flat matte. So I would say it's a healthy matte formula. Third pros is the performance and then the wear time. I really like it because I felt like I looked oily maybe on the 6th to 7th hour. So again, For a 195 pesos to stay put for 6 to 7 hours, I think that's a good deal na. And then a lot of my office mates as well told me that they really liked my foundation and they were very surprised to know that it was from Bilena. Mas maganda kasi yung first day because the first day I did not use a primer with it and it looks really nice. So regardless, I still like it with or without a primer. But if you're super oily, just make sure to use a mattifying primer and I think you're good to go. Okay, number 4 is the affordability. For one, this one costs 195 pesos. It's affordable, it's cheap. I love it. So let's now proceed to my con. I have one con, just one, and that is the shade selection. Okay, the shade selection is, there are only 4. Yun na nga, silk, oriental, porcelain, and sandstone. I think Bilena, it's time for you to amp up your shade selection. There's just one con, just the shade selection. Most likely, if you're too tan or too fair, you might not be able to find one that suits you. So I only have one con and I couldn't think of anything except that I think you already know my review on this foundation. This foundation actually reminds me of the Maybelline 24-Hour Superstay Foundation. If you have this one, you don't actually need this one, but they perform just the same. I've tried this one as well, and the first time I've tried it, I immediately think that it reminds me of the Maybelline foundation. So ayan, if you already have this one, you might not need this one, and if you find this one too expensive, you might just go with the Bilena liquid foundation. Regardless, I think both are perfect. From a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, is this something that I would highly recommend? I'm gonna say a 4 over 5. Yay! Yes, I think it's a really good foundation. For 195 pesos, it's good. It can compete with some of our drugstore foundations at the moment, so I'm gonna give this one a 4 over 5. It's really good, highly recommend. And yeah, yun na. I don't have anything else to say except for the fact that you should buy this one. You should add this one to your cart whenever you shop at Watson's. It's really good. And then yeah, yun na. I think that's about it. And then if there are other foundations that you want me to review, please let me know in the comment section below and I would love to review them for you. Just make sure to comment. And then yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!